Let's meet your Atlanta Hawks starting lineup. At the small forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 12, DeAndre Hunter. At the shooting guard position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 3, Kevin Herter. At center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 17, Clint Capella. At the other forward position, standing 6 foot 8, number 20, John Collins. The other guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 11, Trey Young. Your head coach is Lauren Pitts. Ladies and gentlemen, your Atlanta Hawks.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Rudy Gobert is still awaiting his first All-Star appearance. His snub in 2019 raised eyebrows. The reigning Defensive Player of the Year averaged a career-high 15 points a game on a league-best 65% shooting from the field. And he missed a $1 million contract bonus due to that snub. Kevin, it's easy to see why he was emotional about it.
Yeah, DA, very understandable. Thank you. And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. And you look at Reddish, things haven't been going so hot for him as he moves through his first year. Maybe, just maybe, he can pick things up and finish the season strong.
And as the Rookie of the Year race has taken shape here, these are the young players who are really standing out as the best of that freshman crop.
They're all experiencing some ups and downs, which is to be expected. But the talent level of these young men, absolutely terrific.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. The 3. Conley's shot is off. And here's Atlanta. And Smitty last season a career high in scoring for Mike Conley. Also assisting at a career high pace.
And now in his 30s, Mike Conley not only a model of consistency, he's just getting better.
Here's Hunter. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. From deep. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Hawks. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Takes the 13-footer. Basket counts.
Donovan Mitchell, he covers every base, even showing the touch from mid-range.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Conley. Shot from the top of the key. The shot's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Mitchell outside. Gobert against Capella. Outside Conley. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
When that shot clock is low, Conley is someone you feel very comfortable of taking the shot.
And the pass to Collins. Here's Herter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And here's a look at some numbers for Mitchell.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And the Hawks with possession here. That shot wide open. Young's got 5 now.
He's calm. He's confident. Young has that it factor.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Young passes to Herter. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Poked loose. Shot clock at 6. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one here. O'Neal misses.
I mean, you got to appreciate the aggressiveness, but you also have to recognize the situation.
Got that one up quick. 8 points for Trae Young.
The willingness of Young to work off the ball just gives the defense another thing to account for.
Mitchell looking it over. Collins grabs the miss.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from 14. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game. Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
And the Jazz players are appreciating how strong the Jazz organization's response was last season to some fans who crossed the line using discriminatory racial language against Russell Westbrook.
Chairman Gail Miller, I thought, did an excellent job. She got all over this and got out ahead of it. Reminded them as a community, we're better than this. It's all about respect.
Now here's Conley. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando. O'Neal misses. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Herter. Pass to Capella. Outside Collins. Clock at 6. All sorts of time. And the shot is long.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
Was there any steal in the 2017 draft bigger than Donovan Mitchell? My goodness, guys, Utah looks like they found a franchise player with him.
I mean, to see a player his age come in and just be an elite scorer is impressive. Very explosive in transition, but also in the half court. Reminds you a bit of Westbrook or a young D. Wade with how he plays.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Pretty much everyone is working on his range now in the NBA, Steve. Which big man has benefited the most from adding that deep ball to what he does?
I think some of the big men have benefited from it, Kevin. Brook Lopez, Marc Gasol, Blake Griffin for sure, Al Horford. So many guys are doing it. It also creates years on your basketball shelf life.
Yeah, I think about Brook Lopez with Milwaukee, what he did in Game 1 in that Eastern Conference Series against Toronto. He was terrific and led him to a Game 1 win.
Totally agree.
Now, here's Collins. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Young. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell up top. He's got 8, and the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
It's hard to stop Donovan Mitchell from getting to his spot. The guy has everything on the offensive end.
Young drives in. His first shot coming late. Gobert with the block. Clarkson with the ball. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Outside Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. Over Hunter. And it's Mitchell missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
To the paint, 8 feet away. And it's Collins getting it to go.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Young against Conley. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Reddish. To the inside, Young. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
You know, he stands 6'3", but Donovan Mitchell's 6'11" wingspan more than compensates. He has the tools to be an elite two-way player.
Here, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Clint Capella. Carter comes in for John Collins. Bembry's checked in for Hunter. And it's Teague in for Trae Young. Ed Davis is checked in for Utah. Moutier comes in for Michael Conley. Now here's Teague. He had 15 points last out. And Reddish with the slam.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Pass to Gobert. Over Dedmon. Gobert finds Moutier. Niang, no good. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Bembry. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game.
2 minutes left.
Carter outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Davis. That's good from Teague on the assist from Carter. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Moutier with the basket. Now it's just a 3-point Hawks lead.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Teague. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And I love that Teague didn't slow up when he got inside and went right in and drew the foul.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the last two drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
So he gets them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The pass to Niang. Here's Clarkson. Fires it up. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
First one falls for him.
The Jazz this summer had a lot of flexibility. That also meant a lot of decisions to make. Stick with what you have or try to revamp.
Both good from the line that time.
Carter just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Now, here's Clarkson, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's good for 2.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Teague. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Niang. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And here's Clarkson. Here's Moutier. Misses the 3. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on in my career not being able to be consistent enough to be considered a top guard in the league and making myself work that much harder to get my game to a level where I feel that I can compete against anybody in the league. And that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to withstand that.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Clarkson. He's out there with Moutier. Davis is out there with O'Neal. And it's Niang in at the power forward. Now here's Teague, following the miss by Emmanuel Moutier. Fernando, the pass to Teague. Dedmon in the corner. Wide open look. He can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Carter, that's good.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Moutier. 6 points for him. Passes to Clarkson. Three-pointer. Another miss by Utah.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Hands where the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bemper. And Utah with a change here, too. Ingles is checked in. Here's Herter. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Dedmon. 6 to shoot. Here's Fernando. Takes it from 10. Tries again. Tries yet again. And it's good on the layup. Dedmon's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Moutier against T. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Drills it from outside.
For 3.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
Here's Herter. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Knicks in New York.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
O'Neal. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
The Hawks leading by 4. Outside Teague. To the middle. He had stolen by Ingles. O'Neal against Teague. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Clarkson. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisition.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
Here's Moutier following the bucket by the Hawks. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
What we're seeing lately from Ingles, he's a two-way threat, has the size, length, and instincts to affect both ends of the floor.
And his teammates call him old man, say he looks like a 40-year-old farmer, but Joe Ingles, Smitty, much more than meets the eye.
You know what, Kevin? He's a star in his role. He's gotten better and better. He's a guy who can impact winning on a nightly basis.
And the first one at the line is good. When it comes to just the love for the game, Smitty, does every NBA player have to have that, or is it possible to not love the game, embrace the game, and work through it in that way?
You know, I think 90% of the guys have a love for the game. I think there are some guys that just don't love it, but they play it. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, I guess, spill over to the guys that love it. There are some plays, I played with some players, after they left the gym, they didn't think about a game, of watching the game, playing the game. But when they're on the court, they gave 110% effort. There are some guys that just love it, and there are some guys that just like it.
But I know you, and you did. You loved the game.
I still love it, Kevin. Still love it.
I know you do. I know you do. Conley's shot is off.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Young's shot is off.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Here's Conley. The Jazz with another miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Herter. Second chance effort, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Hawks making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. And Utah has possession. They trail by 9 points. Young against Conley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Clint Capella.
And look at Conley go right up inside. Masterful job getting the foul on that shot.
Michael Conley.
And already over a decade in the league for Mike Conley. He never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference, but make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
First free throw is good. And Greg, you talked to Conley, he'll admit he's been frustrated trying to break through and get that recognition.
Still, the way he plays the game, not focused on his individual numbers, unselfish, and focused on what the team needs to win.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. That one is no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
You look at the Atlanta Hawks offense, so much is generated outside in. Third in the league in three-point attempts last season. Of course, some of that was the addition of Trae Young.
The first one falls. And Young gives that extra deep floor spacing, something teams are looking for now.
You watch Steph Curry and Dame Lillard, they're shooting from 26 to 27 feet out. That changes what a defense can take away. That's why Young, despite his size, was still drafted top 5.
And he makes both free throws. Jazz trail by 10. Conley up top, defended by Young. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
O'Neal dishes to Gobert. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gobert's got 6.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Young passes to Capella. Young taking his time here. Baseline J on the way. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Mitchell outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Young outside. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot blocking master. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now, here's Capella. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And Young kicks to Hunter over O'Neal. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young. Hunter's got his first bucket of the night.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
On the wing, Mitchell. Floats one up. Got a piece of it. Young outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Okay, incredible body control. The will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
Well, comparisons to Steph Curry, unfair for Trae Young, and they're quieting. His shooting percentages in year one leave plenty of room for growth.
George Niang, he's checked in for O'Neal. And that one falls for Young. And Greg, you talk about unfair comparisons for Trae Young. His career will always be measured against that of Luka Doncic after the Hawks traded back from the number 3 pick.
And Doncic going on to win Rookie of the Year, an instant star, and Trae Young with plenty of talent. And we'll see what he can accomplish.
Reddish's shot is good.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Looking to end the run. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been kept back down to 11. Some big points there from Mike Conley.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Reddish dishes to Collins. Young from outside hits the three-point bomb. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Gobert against Capella. Feeds it to Mitchell. Five on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Conley with the three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And he gets it to go.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Conley the pass to Gobert. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. A putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The Hawks leading by 14. And Young kicks to Reddish. Rebound, Utah. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
And that one's good. Hunter's got his second best.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Now Mitchell. 17-foot shot on the way. And so it's Atlanta in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor. So they're running out in transition.
Got to beat him to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 22 points and 1 assist. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first 2 quarters of this one. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
More spectacular play by Trae Young. It's not just the skill set, it's the instincts of the game. Makes quick reads, and he's decisive.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie.
When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
I got a beautiful smile. Honestly,
and after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
I got a
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's an 18-point game.
And Smitty, as tough as they are on D, the Jazz have been middle of the pack offensively. How do they improve there?
You know, GA, they could be a top 10 offense. The two things that have held them back are turnovers and poor free throw shooting.
Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Well, last season, the NBA expanded the three-point shootout contest to 10 contestants at All-Star Weekend. Smitty, do you ever wish that you'd had another shot at it?
Yes, indeed, Kevin. I didn't shoot it as well as I wanted to in that contest. Whether they added 10 or more or 20 players, I just wish I had another shot. But it's over, and now I can dream about it.
And Mitchell drops them both.
In a short time span, I'm amazed at how far Donovan Mitchell's come. He has very few weaknesses for a young player.
Now, here's Collins. Out to the wing. Herter passes to Collins. That one, no good. Good D by Mitchell. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Young. The second most votes in the Eastern Conference have gone his way. He'll be a starter for sure.
And that's a byproduct of not just his talent, but of the effort he's put in this season. Nobody works harder than this guy.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's the break. Jumps up. And he lays that one in. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Capella. And now Utah, fast break. Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Herter. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Fast break, here come the Jazz. And it's Mitchell missing. Atlanta leading by 14. Hunter with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down. You don't see the finger roll that much anymore, but when you do, it's always a treat.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You know, it's tougher to get recognition in a small market like Utah, Smitty. Rudy Gobert says he has to do 3 times as much to draw attention.
And at the same time, his focus is still on team and winning. His leadership is very important to them.
Different look for Utah. Davis is checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Here's Collins. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Here's Bembry. He's covered by Clarkson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Mitchell. 18 points for him.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Bembry the pass to Herter. Outside Collins. It's Carter, high post. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. The past month has been surreal. First in rebounding. And, of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Now, here's Moutier. He has 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeAndre Bembry. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
Atlanta making some changes. Wayne Dedmon comes in for John Collins. And it's Teague in for Kevin Herter.
Jeff Teague.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell finds Gobert. And here's Clarkson. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Atlanta. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've made a big leap forward this season. Just being in the playoff discussion marks a ton of progress from where they were at this point a year ago.
This is a much different team now, especially in terms of attitude and effort. They are competitive night in and night out. That is something we weren't saying about this team last year.
Here's Fernando. Softly drops in the floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Clarkson. Inside, Gobert, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, if you ask Rudy Gobert, he's not focused on his individual matchup. His job is to anchor the entire defense. For him, it is a team game.
The Jazz have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. First free throw is good. And for big men like Gobert, their impact felt by every offensive player on the floor, not just the man he's guarding.
Kevin, he's an elite shot blocker, but it's also the shots he alters. His presence alone creates doubt in the mind of shooters.
And Gobert drops them both.
Rudy Gobert can change the game in so many ways. He does it with his length, his height, and his impact.
Mitchell against T. Good D by Mitchell.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward. And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight film.
Reason why: he was a 9-time All-Star, NBA scoring champion, had some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person, to name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history of the game.
The free throw good for Moutier.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far, but as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
George Niang, he's checked in for Utah. Both free throws good from Moutier. Smitty, Snyder also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title, and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
Here's Bembry, shot clock at 5. Back to Carter. Shoots over Clarkson. Atlanta again, missing. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Moutier against T. They get a hand on it. Passes it to Dedmon. Kicks it to Carter. Pass to Fernando. Hawks passing it around. Teague for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here is Mitchell. 20 points for him. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Bembry, covered by Mitchell. Bembry shot good. Bembry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right there.
Pass to Moutier. Now, here's Mitchell. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Wide open. Jump shot is good. Mitchell's got 22.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And when you look at Utah, this team year after year seems to be more than a sum of its parts.
I like that they always look for guys with big-time character, unselfish, low-drama players, and there's a confidence with this group.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Jazz second.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
The Hawks leading by 10. Teague, the pass to Reddish. Carter against Clarkson. Here's Teague. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
Now, here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. He dishes it to Mudia. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Mitchell. Fifth in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. And Utah making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Here's Mitchell. Count it. Good. Mitchell's got 24.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Teague dishes to Carter. He kicks to Reddish. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Teague against Clarkson. Misses in close.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Reddish's shot is good.
Just a great job there from Teague to locate where his teammate was and get the ball to him on time.
Here's Clarkson following the basket by Cam Reddish. Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. Here's Gobert. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Gobert's got 4 this quarter. The Hawks leading by 8. Teague, the pass to Carter. The dish to Reddish. From 12 feet out. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Teague. Here's Bembry. Makes it off the glass. Bembry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And one great play leads to another with Teague. His fast hands and fast feet making things happen.
To the paint. Here's Bembry. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Hunter comes in for Carter. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. Utah also making some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for George Niang. Royce O'Neal comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Conley in for Mudiay. And that one misses. Jazz trail by 12. Now Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a 2nd-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
The first free throw is good. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Young against Conley. Young dishes to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reddish. Good work there as it goes. Reddish has got 10 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now, here's Ingles. Not a lot of room. Here's Gobert. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And Young kicks to Reddish. 16 seconds left in the third. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 7. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Clarkson is out there with Conley. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Here's Clarkson, and it's blocked by Capella.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Here's Ingles. Over Collins.
Great stop by John, reading the situation and right on top of that shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He gets it in there. And the Hawks lead by 14.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Conley, the pass to Clarkson. Pulls up. Another miss by Utah.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And one more. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Huerter, out of the University of Maryland, proved he can stripe it from day one.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And Greg Huerter, the 19th pick back in 2018. Sweet touch, and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
And the Hawks general manager, Travis Schlenk, coming from the Warriors with Trae Young and Kevin Huerter. The Hawks hoping they have a kind of Splash Brothers East.
Hunter, no one around him. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Clarkson passes to Conley. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert, and the shot is good.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
Young pass to Herter. Now Capella. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Herter. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Hawks lead by 19. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Conley the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Hunter. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Young finds Collins. Here's Herter. Young left side from 18 feet away. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 19.
You won't see his feet too high off the ground, but Ingles finishes at the rim.
Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, fourth of the game.
Scoring one more. Trae Young.
I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Capella. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and the Jazz call time here. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Clarkson. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley against Young. Pass to Herter. Kicks it to Capella. Pass to Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Clarkson looking for an opening. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Outside Collins. Here's Herter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
The 19th pick in 2018 out of Maryland, Kevin Herter with the positional size and skill to adapt well to the NBA game.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And with that skill, Herder's a triple threat offensively.
Not just a standstill shooter, he can function as a secondary ball handler, creating for himself and others.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Here's the floater.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
With the assist.
And there's the call on Kevin Herder. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You know, I'm happy for Gobert. You hate to get pigeonholed as a player. He's been a force on both ends tonight.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Ingles against Collins. Now, here's Capella. Defense right on him. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Mitchell left side. Good work defensively by Capella.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
They are at their best when Mitchell pushes the action. His aggressiveness raises the level of this team.
Young against Conley. Shots good from Young. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Now O'Neal. Off target with his three.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Jazz trail by 19. Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. That has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. The kick out to Young. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Utah ball.
Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter.
Cam Reddish.
Young against Conley. Dishes it to Mitchell. And Capella sends it back. And here's Young. Pass to Herder. Now here's Collins. Capella the pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Capella dishes to Collins. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one. And Utah the other way now. To the middle. Ingles kicks to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell in the corner. On the mark with the 15-footer. Mitchell's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Donovan Mitchell is comfortable playing at all 3 levels. He's playing at his highest level tonight offensively.
Now, here is Young. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Mind the lane. Nice shot.
Well, a lot of progress being made from a technical standpoint. You can't escape it, Steve. Shoes now that can tighten themselves without laces, changing colors. Have you gotten yourself a pair yet?
Yeah, Kevin, I haven't, but I bought a lot of pair for my kids. I do like these type of shoes where there are no shoelaces. I'm a little lazy right now, Kevin, but I love the technology that are going into shoes right now.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for two.
Two.
First one falls for him. And the Hawks making a change here. Teague's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Atlanta.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Now here's Teague. Now the pass to Graham. Now here's Jones. Six to shoot. Passes it to Teague. There's the triple. And he's good on the three ball.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.